Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
It's kinda easy to listen to the G-Dub sound. Brand new speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Monday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 2. And for the Celtics, White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Well, just a great scorer and a timely shooter. Not much phases Butler, especially with a little bump.
Holiday passes to White. Here's Tatum. Launches it. The rebound by Lowry. Pass to Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got his second basket.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Love against Tatum. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Brent, what a player Kyle Lowry has become. Over 15 years in the league and still going strong.
It's amazing how Kyle has done such a remarkable job as being reliable and being available for when it counts the most. When he's on the floor, there's so many little things that Kyle's able to do to impact winning, and that's where the value really shines through.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
And he's good on the second. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, Brent.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Richardson, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Holiday passes to White. The shot comes out. Good D by Richardson.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 8 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, the news for the Celtics over the summer, moved on from Smart in order to acquire Porzingis.
Yeah, the team wanted to get bigger, and Porzingis gives them that. Hard to lose a player like Smart, but the Celtics feel their guards can fill that void.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Butler against Brown. Richardson for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
1:29 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Tatum. In the game against New York, very impressive. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler passes to Love. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Boston calls time here. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Banton, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, Robinson with a block. Outside Love. Here's Adebayo. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And the basket by Highsmith.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Cornette. And it's Hauser in for Brown. Hauser, that's good.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
The Heat have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Outside Robinson. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower. And when the stakes are highest, he's at his best.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break, Miami. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Al Horford is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
The Celtics shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Tatum passes to Banton. Lets the 3 fly. Tatum drills the 3.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Bryant. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Here's Butler. After the basket by Boston, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Hauser, and Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Richardson's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Robinson. Now here's Butler, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Detroit. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
That one goes. Count it.
And how fast did Thomas Bryant get that one off?
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 11-point game. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Tatum's got 4 of his 9 shots to go. Here's Butler. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies. He plays so fearless. He also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Banton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Adebayo with it, now guarded by White. Adebayo passes to Love. Rebound Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now here's Lowry. No points yet. Love finds Adebayo. Count the basket. And the Heat lead by 11.
Just how huge it is to have a big man who can be out there with confidence to handle the ball and make plays. Kevin Love does that there.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high arcing soft touch that he has, and that high release makes it really tough to stop.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Richardson, the pass to Love. Back to Richardson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Horford. .102 left in the first half. Brown with it. Lets it fly. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
And all NBA level player, Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Lowry surveys the D. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a special move before that shot. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Right side Brown. The baseline J. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Robinson, defended by Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, defenses are always in the starter's block to sprint out to Duncan Robinson. He pulls out hard, but you can't be reckless and foul him in the act.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Horford passes to White. Now Holiday. Great look, but off the mark.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Heat. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Boston. They started off the season the way they wanted. Now you build off that win. Try to generate momentum. Stay undefeated as long as possible.
Yeah, impressive showing in their first game. We'll see if they can roll into a streak here. And let's move on now to our featured game and talk about a guy who's having a great night, Jimmy Butler.
You know what you're going to get from Jimmy Butler every time he takes the floor? All-out effort and toughness.
Look, he's doing his thing in the first half. He got his fingerprints all over this one.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Kevin Love, Josh Richardson out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Jimmy Butler's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. B.A.?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Down by 12. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Butler on the wing. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
And attacking and playing with intensity. Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Outside Tatum. Outside White.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And here's Lowry from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. Boston's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Porzingis with a screen on Love. To stop the run, Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 12 points.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Now Horford's checked in for White. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Second is Jimmy Butler.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Takes a 13-footer. Brown, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA, over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
Now here's Butler. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Here's Porzingis, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Butler against Tatum. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Porzingis. Boston's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got his third assist of the night.
And you have to love seeing Al Horford dish the rock.
Here's Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Banton comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Pritchard. Puts up the 8-footer. He gets it in there.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
All the length of Thomas Bryant involved in that block. After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Here's Butler. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside, Brown. Just 3 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Delano Banton out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum passes to Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Here's Butler. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Now here's Butler. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Jaquez. Fires the 3. Hauser grabs the board. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And it's Highsmith missing. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
Miami calls timeout. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Hauser. Shot from the low block. Oh, and Bryant with a block. To the middle. No good on the shot. Horford with some nice D.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Banton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Now here's Tatum, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser, and it's White in for Banton. Here's White, pass to Holiday. Tatum looking it over. Brown with it. Tatum finds Brown. Left side Porzingis. Three-pointer Holiday. And it's Miami with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Now Bryant. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Tatum against Love. Tries to spin move. Takes a 13-footer. Tatum can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Bryant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Bryant can go right at you, and he's such a big guy, he's going to draw some fouls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Good work defensively by White. Tatum draws the double. Inside to take the lead. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment.
And the Heat making a change here. Richardson's checked in. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lowry. Tatum against Martin. From outside, off the mark. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-3 run. Kick out to Brown. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Martin outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by White. Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need a mass.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Holiday against Lowry. Pass to Brown. Rebound by the Heat.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, the calm demeanor of Holiday, it really helps him stay cool under pressure.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
To the paint. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And this is a huge step, showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side Richardson to the inside. Butler. Nice D from Brown. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Starting in his rookie season, Jason Tatum's been a primetime player, someone you expect to dominate playoff games.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Lowry with it. Here's the 3, and out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.